victory. It's a sort of triumph. I did it! Hi, everyone. Today, I'm listening to an artist that is brand new to me, although apparently she's been around for quite some time, and that is Jill Sobule. And she was an American singer-songwriter who tragically died in a house fire just a few days ago in Woodbury, Minnesota, on the morning of May 1 this year, 2025. She was 66 years old. I Kissed a Girl is the song. It was released 30 years ago on the 2nd of May, 1995, and is widely considered the first song with openly gay themes to crack the Billboard Top 20. So this is in commemoration of Jill and also my first time listening to her.
Jenny came over and told me about Fred. He's such a hairy behemoth, she said. Dumb as a box of hammers, but he's such a handsome guy. And I opened up and I told her about Larry. And yesterday how he asked me to marry, and I'm not giving him an answer yet. I think I can do better. So we laughed, compared notes. We had a drink, we had a smoke. She took off her overcoat. I kissed a girl. I kissed a girl.
Okay, this music is fairly simple, but I guess there are some things that I'm really enjoying about it. It's a storytelling piece of music. It's just dum dee dee dum dee dee dum dee dee bum 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 bum. I like when it was getting to the point. So we laughed, we compared notes, we had a drink, we had a smoke. After each one of those, there's this little ding in the piano, and it's descending, ding, ding, ding. And then there's this moment where it's just all the instruments stop. Let's back up and listen to this. It's really nice.
About Larry, and yesterday how he asked me to marry, and I'm not giving him an answer yet.
So the story's just rolling along. I think I can do better. I like the way she sings. I think I can do better. So we laughed.
I think I can do better. So we laughed.
Top note.
Compared notes. We had a drink, we had a smoke. She took off her overcoat.
Now, there's this tum, cha-tum, tum, cha-tum. It's like the heartbeat. It's like everything is just coming down to this moment. Tum, ta-tum, tum, ta-tum, tum. And there's this moment of suspense, and it's as if, I don't know, the world around just disappears and it becomes just a very close moment, musically speaking.
We had a drink, we had a smoke. She took off her overcoat. I kissed a girl.
And then, so matter of fact, I kissed a girl, and then the music starts rolling again, right? Really a great songwriting design and shape for the story here.
Off her overcoat. I kissed a girl.
And here we are.
I kissed a girl.
Story is going on. You hear the bass.
She called home to say she'd be late. He said he worried, but now he feels safe. I'm glad you're with your girlfriend. Tell her hi for me. And then I looked at you, you had guilt in your eyes, but it only lasted a little while. And then I felt your hand above my knee, and we laughed.
There it is.
At the world. They can have their diamonds and we'll have our pearls.
Ooh.
I kissed a girl.
Ah, that's even more dramatic there. That squeak with the guitar, and then it just cuts off.
Have our pearls. I kissed a girl. Kissed a girl.
Piano in there.
Kissed the
notes in
girl,
there.
her lips were sweet.
Oh,
She
harmony.
was just like kissing me. Kiss the girl won't change the world, but I'm so glad I kissed the girl. And we laugh at the world. They can have their diamonds and we'll have our pearls. I kissed the girl.
It's so interesting the way this is building in excitement as well. Because it started off as such a storytelling kind of, I guess I would say it's what I've come to perceive as the classic rock storytelling song. And I've heard it in different subgenres, like, let's say, the early rock. I guess maybe even some of Simon and Garfunkel's stuff. And then maybe even certainly some of the Beatles stuff. But along the way, there have been different, and very, very often more of the blues style. Oh, what was that one? What was that Janis Joplin one about traveling down? Was it down to Alabama or Mississippi?
Me and Bobby McGee.
Me and Bobby McGee. Yeah, it's that same sort of storytelling feel that I get with something like Me and Bobby McGee. And usually what I hear is this consistent storytelling motion, mood that continues. This is a bit more, what should I say? A little bit more dramatic musically, meaning the music is shaping and building the story without a whole lot of gimmicks, but it does have some nice little touches here. And for example, let's go back and listen to this one. This is a great example. So it started out with that nice setup, the piano notes, ding, 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 and then the pause, which I talked about, and then we get to the first "I kissed a girl," which is quite matter of fact. I kissed a girl. But now it seems to be building in excitement, almost as if it's moving towards this last bit. I kissed a girl went up in pitch. Okay, we'll get there. Let's listen to this bit again.
Well, but I'm so glad I kissed the girl.
Yes, this. It becomes celebratory. It becomes joyful. It feels as if, I don't know, almost like it's a moment of liberation and
She was just like kissing me.
abandonment to
Kiss the
happiness.
girl won't change the world, but I'm so
But I'm so glad.
I kissed the girl.
And this is just, and the guitar here is giving a little bit of a grittiness, but at the same time, it's joining in this kind of moment of utter happiness and freedom and sort of unchaining sensation of suddenly I am not tied, I am not bound, I am not restricted. There's this feeling of it's a moment of freedom and release.
Change the world, but I'm so glad I kissed the girl.
It's happy. You hear the happiness. And this is celebrating. It's like,
And we laugh
now,
at the world.
this is where it gets nice.
They can
The guitar fades away. And it's a repeat. And we laughed at the world. They can have their diamonds and we'll have our pearl. And you feel like, okay, yeah, it's a restatement. It follows the form of the music. It's a repeat of the refrain. Okay, fine, nice.
and we laugh at the world.
You hear the piano rumbling away down there.
They can have
drums.
their diamonds and we'll have our pearls.
Here it comes.
I kissed the girl.
That moment, the same expected, right? From the guitar. But instead of, I kissed a girl, it moves up an octave. I kissed a girl.
And we'll have our pearls.
Now it's more than just happiness.
I kissed a girl.
It's a sort of victory. It's a sort of triumph. It's a, I did it.
And we'll have our pearls. I kissed a girl for the first time. I kissed a girl, and I may do it again.
And I may do it
I
again.
kissed a girl.
And the piano is just moving down.
I kissed a girl. I kissed a girl, her lips were sweet. She was just like kissing me, but then I kissed a girl. Kissed a girl won't change the world, but I'm so glad I kissed a girl. For the first time, I kissed a girl. Kissed a girl.
I can see how this could have made it to the top of the charts because it has that nice storytelling vibe. It has that kind of happy, upbeat mood to it. But it's more than just that. It's more than just strumming along and being happy. It's telling a story, and the music is getting into the emotional moments of the story, and it's building the story emotionally. When the lyrics are merely repeating, the music is giving us new perspectives on the story. And that is a great combination musically. So I have to say it's a very well created, nicely built song. And so for the first time, such a topic was brought to the top of the charts, and I can totally understand how that happened. It's interesting to me that this piece of music, okay, it came out in 95, and 90s, I have begun to understand that and to sort of internalize more the different musical styles that were in play at the time, the whole 90s grunge, which this is not at all. There were other subgenres of rock developing as well. And it's interesting to me to hear this and the incredibly positive, vibrant, hopeful. It just feels incredibly happy, simply happy. And very much this I kissed a girl that it builds up to. I kissed a girl. I kissed a girl. It's like hearing a child who's like been trying to do something and finally figures out how to do it and comes to me. Well, I'm thinking of my daughter. Comes to me and says, "Mama, I did it. Mama, I did it." And she feels so happy that she has finally accomplished something that she's been wanting to do for a long time. And she has to tell me. She has to tell. And it has that sort of incredibly beautiful, childlike happiness for having accomplished something. Not because society says we should, not because I'm told to, not because it will make me successful, not because I want to show off, but simply because I wanted to, and I did it. That's the vibe I get from this piece. And it's a story that is beautifully told through the music. And as simple and kind of standard as the musical format is, it does such a good job of adapting itself to the moment so that it becomes more than just a vehicle, more than just the road on which we're driving. It becomes the telling of the story. And that is the mark of a really well-designed piece of music, of a musician, of a composer, a songwriter, Jill Sobule, who has a real gift, obviously. I'm incredibly curious, having heard this and seeing how fitting it is for the song, for the lyrics. It works so incredibly well together. I'm curious to hear at least a bit more of Jill's work, just to get more of a handle and see what else has she done, because this shows me that there's definitely something worth exploring there. And this, again, is in commemoration of her, of Jill Sobule, who tragically just a few days ago died in a house fire. And I am, as tragic as that is, I am so happy that it has brought her to my attention, and that I have now met her music and her creativity, and certainly somebody that I'll be exploring more of in the future. So keep your eyes and ears out for that. I'll see you next time.